Aloha from Hawaii, Ali from Palau, Bula from Fiji, Hapade from Guam, Mariana Islands, Yahweh from Marshall Islands, Yorana from Tahiti, Kiora from New Zealand, Aotearoa, Kia Yorana from Cook Islands, Malolele from Kingdom of Tonga, and Talofa from the islands of Samoa. Well, it is good to be back with everybody out there. And again, we hope that everyone is doing well. And this is the School Talk Story with Dr. T, as well as the Ukulele Dad program. Yeah, we do everything on here now. But we hope everyone is doing well. And again, it is always an honor to spend some time with you. And for those of you that haven't discovered it yet, I will again include this in our chat, both here on Zoom as well as on Twitch. But this is where you find the music for our ukulele class, which will be coming up here in a few minutes. But this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPINE. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for you to read there. But what we're going to do now, aloha to Fruzen forever. Always great to have you on the program. But everybody, just enjoy the show. I want to share a few announcements from our sponsor, NPINE, and then we will do ukulele class. So start looking for your instrument. I know some of you might have lost it. Yeah, hopefully not, but here we go. So yeah, let us take a look at a few of these items, and then we will move on to our music here. But as I mentioned, NPINE is the sponsor of this show, and this is the NPINE website. There's some of our speakers from our various conferences that we had. And here's our friend Rosie Sinapi. She's a school principal, and she's right now battling cancer, so please think about our friend. But yeah, a lot of things you can learn here about us and what we do. But the big thing we have coming up is the NPINE conference, which is on the 25th and the 26th of October. Yeah, it's coming up, huh? It will be at Hayward High School in Hayward, California, but just come on here and you can learn all kinds of stuff about what we're going to do. But let me see, I wanted to share with you the following here. Okay, I'm going to go to no background so you can see it. But these are some of the awards we're going to be giving out at the NPINE conference. So this is one of the awards for, again, one of our educators. So this is one of their awards. We're also going to be giving out to about 25 students these medallions for their good work. We even have some certificates here. Yeah, this is from the mayor of the city of Lakewood, California. Thank you, Mayor Rogers. That's for our student Mercy. And let me see. We've got another one for Mercy. This is from the Majority Leader of the Senate, Senator Lena Gonzalez. And then finally, we have one for one of our students, Sela. They're in the Lawndale Elementary School District, Will Rogers Middle School. And this is from Assembly Member Tina McKinner. So yeah, a lot of awards coming up there at the event. And we hope that everybody can make it there. But that was the one thing I wanted to share with you. And then let me go to this other one I wanted to share. So here we go here. Yeah, maybe I won't share it. Oh, here. So this is again, the NPINE Facebook page. And this is the National Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll have a song for you in a minute for that. I've even got my recording of Cielito Lindo here on YouTube. But yeah, there's more on the 23rd annual conference. But this is very important here. This will be ending on October the 1st, but we have a campaign called 100X. So if you'll come on here, yep, you just text DFG to 90412 to get started. And there's a number of different surveys you can take about just different businesses. Like I was at Wendy's the other day. I did one on Burger King, did one on the CVS pharmacy. So, yep, a lot of different things you can do there. But 100X will really help us out in supporting our students there. And then finally, I wanted to recognize Miss Willie, who is a fantastic hula dancer. She was there with the two-time Grammy Award winner, Tia Carrere, and Miss Willie was dancing for her at her concert. And there's Miss Lagaya there. So congratulations to you, Miss Willie. But yeah, that's enough of that. But that's all of your announcements there, everybody. And coming up soon, we will have our N-Pine, what we call our e-newsletter will be coming out, so you can learn more about that. All right. Well, that's enough of that talk story there. But let us get down to business here. But the first thing I wanted to mention is today, I wanted to discuss the islands of New Zealand. And the indigenous name for New Zealand in the Maori language is Aotearoa. But this is the flag of New Zealand, everyone. Very nice flag. And there are two main islands in New Zealand. They are the North Island and the South Island. And the capital is Wellington. The largest city is Auckland. And there are 5 million inhabitants on the island. Amazing. Languages are Maori and also English. And New Zealand is located east of Australia, south of the islands of New Caledonia, Fiji, and Tonga. The population is over 16% Maori, 15.1% Asian, and then 70% European, and 8% other, including other Pacific Islanders. But New Zealand was, until 1947, was part of England, and then it is now independent. But again, this is the flag of Aotearoa, also known as New Zealand, everybody. But yep, it is fantastic. All right. So let me see what happened to my other screen. I don't know. Yeah, I know none of you ever lose things there. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right, everybody. So let us go down to ukulele class, and we're going to take a look at two songs. We started doing these last week, but I wanted to review them because they were a little hard. Okay. And the first one is called the Gobble Gobble song, and that is a great song for Thanksgiving. And I wanted to start this early because our friends in Canada, they celebrate Thanksgiving in a few weeks. Yeah. October the 9th is Thanksgiving in Canada. So I said, well, what do you do? I said, oh, it's similar to what you do in America there. We have turkey and everything. So yeah, that's what's happening. So everybody get out your instrument. Again, this is your ukulele. So I'm sure everybody's got theirs. But again, we strum the ukulele with the right hand. So that's called a strum, down and up. That is a strum, down, up. I usually use my thumb, but you can use whatever fingers you want to strum, okay? And then look at your left hand. This is finger 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll be asking you to put various fingers there on the string. So first, we're going to learn what we call the C chord. Chord means that's where we put our fingers. And you'll notice that your third finger there is on string number 4, and it is on fret number 3, okay? So string 4, that's the one furthest from us, known as the A string. So here's the first string is G. Second string is C. Third string is E. Fourth string is A. So those are your strings. And then the frets are the section of the instrument. So fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, and fret 4. So we use our third finger on string 4, fret 3. So let's try it. Let's play the C. C. You did it. Good. Next, we have the F chord. So your first finger is on string 3. Second finger is on string 1, and you're on fret 1 and fret number 2. Okay, so let's try that. Again, first finger string 3, second finger string 1, F. Good. Yep. Thank you so much, Keep New, for subscribing. Yeah, good to see you, Cruising Forever. All right. And then next, friends, we have our D7 chord. So we've learned this before. This is the simple one. So your first finger is on string 1. Second finger is on string 3, fret 2. So let's try it. First finger string 1, second finger string 3. That's, again, the simple D7. Now, for those of you that are advanced, this is the complicated D7. You can skip it if you like. Okay. But your first finger is all the way across fret 2, and your second finger is on string 4. Okay. So again, if this is too much, don't worry about it. Okay. But first finger again is on string fret 2, second finger string 4. Yeah. So you kind of form a bar with the first finger. All right, the last one is the G7 chord. Yeah, so I can see why we came back to this song. There's a lot of chords. Okay. So G7, I call it the triangle because it looks like one. First finger string 3, fret 1. Second finger is on string 2, and third finger string 4 to form the triangle, everybody. So here we go. First finger string 1, string 3, second finger string 2, and third string 4. Good. So that again is G7, everybody. So our song is called the Gobble Gobble song. And if you lost your music, take a look at the Ukulele Dad Facebook group. I've got it up there in the chat. You can just click on there. You'll find the music. So we're going to play first D7. Let's do the simple D7, first and second. So D7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll notice in your music it says D7 and it says 8. So that's the number of times you strum. Then next we have G7, G7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go to C, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you keep going for a long time on C, 16 times. Okay. So everybody, let's just jump in here and try this song. I know you can do it. It's not too hard, just a few chords. But again, Robert, this is in memory and in commemoration of the Canadian Thanksgiving, October the 9th, and then we'll be ready for ours in November. And I also heard from Liz too. Aloha, Liz. Yeah, Liz is also in Canada, in Toronto. Robert's in Vancouver. So we have D7, then G7, and C. But I'll do the simple D7, okay? 5, 6, here we go. D7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and C. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gobble, gobble. Come, little turkey, come. Gobble, gobble. And come, little turkey, come. My turkey turkey walk, my turkey talk, my turkey steals my knife and fork, my turkey eat, my turkey sleep, my turkey poke with his bright red beak. Ouch! My turkey eat, my turkey sleep, my turkey poke with his bright red beak. Ouch! Gobble, gobble. Come, little turkey, come. Gobble, gobble. Come, little turkey, come. Thanksgiving, yes, the pie is done. My turkey run when I tell him come. Thanksgiving, yes, the pie is done. My turkey run when I tell him come. My turkey run, my turkey fled. We decide eat pumpkin pie instead. My turkey run, my turkey fled. We decide eat pumpkin pie instead. Gobble, gobble. Come, little turkey, come. Gobble, gobble. Come, little turkey, come. The ending, D7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and G7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, friends, you did it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll bring this one back one more time because it's, I don't know, it's kind of a long song. I think the chords are kind of so-so, but I'll make a note of that to bring that back. But let us do now part 2 of La Bamba, because I promised you to bring that back. Again, as we mentioned, the Hispanic Heritage Month is during the month of September through October. Yeah, let me find, I think I showed you our banner there, but let me find it one more time there for Hispanic Heritage. Yeah, that's it. And again, many wonder about Hispanic heritage. What does it mean? Aloha to turtle cat. Always good to see you. Well, basically, we have a couple of terms you should be aware of. Hispana or Hispanic. And this is what it's referring to is those countries that speak Spanish. So that's why they call it the Hispanic Heritage Month. You've also heard of Latino or Latina. And what that is talking about is Latin America. So that includes other countries that do not speak Spanish, such as Brazil or some of the countries in the Caribbean. So that's what that means. I know all of you have memorized that now. But let us go now to our next song, which is La Bamba. And we did do this last time, so I'm sure all of you have memorized it. So get out your music there and let's review our chords and give it a go here for La Bamba. And again, La Bamba has its origins here in Los Angeles because it is by Richie Valens. Richie Valens is also known as Ricardo Valenzuela, was his real name, but also known as Richie Valens. And he has, along with some others, has passed on. There was a tragic plane crash, and this is where he was taken, and he was very young too. But this is a song by Richie Valens. And again, La Bamba comes from the Spanish verb bambolear, which means to stomp. So it's a stomping song. So in this song, we have some new chords, and then we have some of the old ones. So first we have the G chord. So if you look at that, the G chord is basically the G7 upside down, okay? So first finger is on string 2, second on string 4, and third is on string 3. So that is the G chord. Let's compare that to the G7, okay? So again, look at G7. That's upside down G. Okay, all right. So let's play the G. So again, first finger string 2, second string 4, and third is on string 3. That is the G. Good. And then the last two, these are mainly fun there, but you'll notice they're exactly the same. They're just on different frets. Okay. So the G diminished is on fret 1. Then our other chord, the G6, is on fret 2. So G6, fret 2, G diminished, fret 1. Okay. So let's try it. Go on G diminished. First finger is on string 2, fret 1. Second finger, string 4, fret 1. That is G diminished. Then you just slide those two fingers up to fret 2. And that is G6. So G6, G diminished, G6, and G diminished. So what do we use those for? That is for the fancy ending. So the ending goes G6, G diminished, G6, G diminished, G6. So G6, G diminished, G6, G diminished, G6. Yeah, that's your fancy ending. But again, these other chords, we have done those, so let's give it a try. We have G, and then C, and D7. So G, C, D7. Yeah, that's pretty much your song there, okay, everybody? So again, La Bamba. Here we go. 5, 6, here we go. G, C, D7. One more time. G, C, D7. Here we go. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. Para bailar la bamba. Para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia. Una poca de gracia para mí, para ti. Ay, arriba y arriba. Ay, arriba y arriba. Por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, no. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. Yo no soy marinero, no. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. Ba, ba, bamba. The ending, G, C, D7. G, C, D7. G, C, D7, C6. All right, everybody, we did it. Good work. So again, that was La Bamba. Very good song. All right, we got a couple more items here for Talk Story, and then we will call it a day. But so hang in there. Not too much more Talk Story. But let me share with you this thought, and then we will play a song for you. Let me see. Yeah, our first song is going to be dedicated to teachers. It is called Lean On Me. Yeah. But yeah, this week's theme is about teachers. So this is the time of the show I want everybody to kind of get nice and stretched and relax and take in some nice deep breaths through the stomach as I share the following. It says, besides educating us, teaching us in the subjects we need to learn, our teachers helped us to grow and mature to become better versions of ourselves. So Teachers could again be our school teachers, could be parents, friends, coworkers. Many people can teach us. But think back to who were some of your favorite teachers and what was it about them that had an impact on you? Yeah, and take some time if you can to send them a note of appreciation. That would be good. But yeah, I've said on this program before, some of my favorite teachers were Mr. Bill Ibarra. He was my track coach. And Bill and I later on went on to work in the same office, the LA County Office of Education. And I was his boss. So that was amazing. My other favorite teacher was Gene Clower, my music teacher at Fountain Valley High School, and that's where Bill was too, at Fountain Valley. And then finally, Senora Marta Emde. She was my Spanish teacher. So again, I'm very grateful to them. They believed in me and helped me out. And I'm very, very thankful for my teachers. So this song is for them. It is by the late Bill Withers, called Lean On Me. So think about those who we lean on, everybody. Okay. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. If we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call me brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. All right, everybody, that again was Lean On Me. Now, the second part of our self-care talanoa, which talanoa means talk story, is related to the topic. We've been talking here about mindfulness and about visualization, but this one is related to the topic of depression. So this is kind of a sad one, everybody, but let's talk about it. And again, depression has to do with sadness. It's described as feelings of sorrow, unhappiness, grief, which come from rejection, interpersonal relations, fear, or disappointments. So again, this is what is the definition of this, and we want everybody to know what it is. But we talked in the last couple of weeks about some things that can help us when we suffer from depression. And again, we talked about mindfulness, noticing our surroundings. Notice how we think, how we feel about certain things, including nature. It's very interesting. These are things that help us. And then visualizing things. Again, when we're at times of depression, music really helps. talking story with others really helps. So we'll talk more about this next time. But again, just wanted to share that with all of you. And my next song, this is a good happy song. This is in the Spanish language. So again, this is dedicated to all of our friends out there for the Hispanic Heritage Month. And this was the song that my Spanish teacher, Senora Martha Emde, taught me. And I was so happy because some of you know I lived in South America for 2 years in the country of Paraguay. And when I returned from my mission there in Paraguay, I came to Fountain Valley High School and looked for my teacher. And I started to speak to her in Spanish. She said, "Oh," she couldn't believe it because, I mean, I was in Spanish too, but we kind of do so-so there in high school. Yep, she was very happy. But I shared, this is a song that I used to force my students to sing because I was a Spanish teacher in high school, Temple City High School. Yeah, I just saw some of my students the other day. So aloha to Jeff. It's always good to see you. But this song is called De Colores, and it's a song that talks about the beauty of the colors of the spring, and it talks about the birds, and about El Gallo, which is the rooster, and La Gallina, the hen, and Los Pollitos, the baby chicks. So here we go. Se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de fuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con el kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los pollitos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. All right, everybody. Again, that is De Colores, a good song. It was sung by Joan Baez and Los Lobos. So many of you out there know who Los Lobos are. They're famous. Now, let me share with you one more thought, and then we're going to finish up with our final Aloha song, everybody. But yeah, it's good to see everybody out there. So we've been talking again on this program about student attendance and just some of the things that contribute to those that don't show up. But we have a team called the School Attendance Review Team with our organization, NPINE, also known as the National Pacific Islander Education Network. So let me find that and share that with you before we go. This again is on NPINE's website on our resource page. But here we go. So again, this is the School Attendance Review Team. And these are some of the members, and we're recruiting some more. There's Miss Sharma with her people there. But one of the people that we need right now, last time we talked about we need an employment specialist that can help the students to find a job, or maybe the parents. But we are looking for individuals again in the areas of mental health. And we do have our friend Ainga Lesala Afalawa, who is a counselor. She works in the counseling area. But again, always looking for individuals in mental health. We could use social workers and others, psychologists, especially school psychologists. So if you know anyone out there, everybody, let us know here at Enpine because we could use someone. But again, this is one of the other reasons that the students and perhaps even the parents contribute to this as well, that individuals don't come to school because of mental health issues. So be on the lookout for there. We need some people to help support all of us out there, in particular our students. Well, let me share our final Aloha song with you and pull up our final slide here. Again, it's good to see everybody. And we will be back here next week on Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, it's amazing. We're going to be in October already next week. And next week, also in the evening at 7 p.m. Pacific time, will be our Ohana night. So we will do our very best to stream that. Sometimes we have bad Wi-Fi, but we will stream it next Thursday. So you can catch up with us next Thursday as well and participate in our music. And sometimes we'll have our musicians join us virtually. They'll be right there. We had Robert from Canada one month, okay? But this is, again, our final song. And again, do us a favor, take some aloha out there to the world. And aloha means hello. Hawaiian language, it means goodbye also in some of the other languages. But aloha also means love. Yeah, very important. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from Guam, Mariana Islands. Alua from the Kingdom of Tonga. Haereera from the Cook Islands. Haereera from New Zealand. Aotearoa. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, it was great to see everybody out there. Keep Noob, Turtle Cat, and Fruzen Forever. Thanks for joining us and all of our other friends. And we will catch up with you next week. And again, take some aloha out there to the world. We need it more and more. Aloha.